Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 2. Off the play fake, it's Bajan. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Now Bajan to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Throwing here, Bajan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Derrick Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A nice effort and an even nicer stop from Kwity Paye. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. Bajan. They'll get this one to Cup, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Bajan. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. On first and 10, it's Bajan. Got his open man. It's Mallory. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. Now it's Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Commander's going to retake the field for drive number 2. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up? Because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Again, it's Henry. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Henry running right. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Here is third down and 4.
A handoff, running left, Henry.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll try the right side with Henry. A gain of 3, second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On second down, here's Henry. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now a handoff to Henry. And first before he's taken down at the 29. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. First down now, but the clock continues to move. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. This is Henry. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
13 yards there and a Washington first.
Ready.
Running left, it's Henry. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from top. In the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts, remember, and the clock continues to wind down.
Time for a break. We've hit. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. You see the numbers, all those carries. If you get that many carries in the drive, you better finish it with a touchdown. And he did.
Yeah, and deservedly so, right? Because we've seen times like the Carolina Panthers, sometimes Jonathan Stewart to carry the ball all the way down, and then Cam, he's such a great goal line runner, he'll carry it in. But in this case, though, that didn't happen. The fellow lugging the load, he's the one who got to reap the reward.
Yeah, there was no touchdown vulture here.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Play action. Now Bajan. Throw right side. Going to be taken in by Henry.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it second down.
Back to throw. Bajan. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big game downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down.
And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Henry again on 2nd down.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. In motion, Hill. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Randy Moss, 84 yards.
And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. Back now in Mexico City. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter play. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down. Inside handoff, Henry.
110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. To throw is Bajan.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Back to throw.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. And that would be incomplete.
Palmer, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Henry will get it. He's been busy today.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he gets his down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll run it again with Henry.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed. Penetration as they stuff that one down the line of scrimmage.
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shot. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
They begin with Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Vick to throw it. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. A miserable start here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and very long. Here's Michael Vick.
That's down the field for Jefferson. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Here's Pat McAfee now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Smith. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Emmett. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. They run up the middle with Emmett. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
2nd and 9.
Smith up the middle. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now it's Jackson. Smith catches left side. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete. Finding space at the 40. Still going. Inside the 20.
And finally down at the 9-yard line.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Jackson. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Throw caught by Musgrave.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. 3rd and goal, Jackson. Over the middle, it's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. From 8 yards out.
And the Dolphins go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
That throw by Vick, incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Henry up the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Vick now.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Touchdown, Washington. Derrick Henry, 40 yards.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. From the gun, it's Jackson. Free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
My, if maybe that ball's 2 yards shorter, it's going to give them the lead because you have a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Racing to the end zone, and he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns.
it.